Hello.
Hi.
Again.
Welcome back from the break, Kamal.
Thank you.
Before the break, we were taking the time to discuss many of your business accomplishments, your education, and we also got to know about your world travels for yourself and your family.
That's right.
And we had spoken a few weeks ago, and you were telling me that when you took on the job of CEO of Rubicon Food Limited, it was actually a little bit of a step back for you because you wanted to have a job that you didn't have to travel as much and that you could feel a little bit more settled. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes. Well, since you've been with Rubicon Food Limited, how do you feel that your life has changed in your personal life? I mean, having more time to spend with your family and I'm sure not as much travel in comparison to your previous jobs.
Well, of course, the travel has been quite a bit eliminated, but my local travel is still there.
Yeah.
So that is okay. But obviously, I have more time for the family, and particularly over the weekends, we can be together as a family during the weekday. Of course, your business keeps you busy.
Yes.
But to answer your question, yes, it has helped me a lot in terms of spending more quality time with the family.
Well, your job is obviously still very demanding.
It is.
And what steps have you taken to make Rubicon a household name and brand?
I think I would give, first of all, credit to the people who were running the business before I joined the business. They have done a lot of good things and obviously took the brand from nowhere to somewhere. What we have done, I don't take the credit of the whole thing myself, and I should not. I think it was a team effort. We tried really to go out and reach the consumers. Our core consumer group is a South Asian consumer. But at the same time, we are reaching out to the mainstream, as we call them, consumer. And that's where I believe that our growth is going to come from. And so all efforts, all business plans are based on going and achieving those, getting new consumers.
Well, it must be working because this year the guava nectar juice was introduced into my household.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've been enjoying
Lychee is my
that
favorite,
one,
I can tell you.
Excellent, excellent. Fantastic. No, I think all our flavors are very unique. And obviously we have the consumers who come from different parts of the world. So somebody likes mango, and others like guava, and others like lychee and passion, and so all the flavors are appealing to one or all kind of backgrounds or ethnicities. So yeah, I think those flavors are working well. But just to say, on this, that the team has worked well. And we have been fortunate that our plans have been working well. Our customers have been supporting us because the initiatives that we took for the growth of the business. The business has been growing pretty stable for the last 3 years that I've been with the business. And we have seen some very nice growth.
Well, you've had a lot of success with your roles in various companies. Why don't you tell us about some of the awards and recognition that you have received for your work?
Well, I think the most important reward is that I'm sitting here today and talking to you guys. This is a recognition by itself. For me, the most important thing is that people who have worked for me, they remember me, or I've touched the lives of many people. Some may be very happy, others may not be very happy, or lesser happy.
Right.
But we try to please everybody. I think my reward and recognition is still that the businesses I've done, the growth that I've given to businesses, the appreciation that I got from my peers, my colleagues, my subordinates, that is more important for me. The rewards as such or the awards as such are just momentarily there.
Right.
But what lives on is what you have achieved, and people remember you with the words, the kind words that they will give you, even when you're not there. So for me, every business that I was in various parts of the world has given me that satisfaction.
Kamal, you are so humble,
He's so
and
modest
that's
too,
so
you know.
nice. However, I still would like to know one of the awards that you have received.
Well,
Tell us about
I
one of
received
the
I
awards.
received the Best Business Performance Award from the chairman of the Best Foods very early on. That was back in I would say 98, 99.
Okay.
And as a reward to that as well, I was sent to the UK
Okay.
to develop my career there further and learn more.
That's incredible.
So I think that was part of the reward that I had at that time.
That's-
But otherwise, there are recognitions all across.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know you've touched many people's life and they will still
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
you. That's the best award. You're a real
Yeah.
modest person, like you even give credit to your team. But being a pilot, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
still
Alone- alone-
I know alone
Yeah.
not, but still the control is with the pilot. So, and you're the pilot of Rubicon right now, right?
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
So we had already discussed that you have traveled all over the world, 40 countries. So what do you love about Peel that now you've made it your home for a long time?
I think this is a mixture of all those travels that I have done and the faces that I've seen, the people that I have met. I can find all of them here.
Wow.
So I think so that's one thing. But I think also when you come to the country as a new immigrant, mostly when you land somewhere, that becomes your home. So it was fortunate that Peel was the region that I landed and it became my home.
Right.
And when you start growing and here, when you start developing your roots here, obviously then you feel part of it. So I think that's the reason I'm here.
Good. So Kamal, if there was an advice you have to give to the aspiring achievers in Peel who want to lead like you, the brands and turn companies into profit making from loss making and great turnovers, so what that advice would be for our audiences?
I suggest one thing, or rather two things. One is very trivial, which I said in the beginning. There is no shortcut to hard work. So you have to dig in yourself there. But most importantly, which I have learned in my life, the purpose of life is a life full of purpose. And if it is a very simple sentence, but I just repeat, a purpose of life is a life full of purpose.
Well said. Very well said, sir.
And if that we can keep in front of us all the time, no matter we are young achievers or older achievers or
Yeah,
whatever,
there's no age for achievement.
it is what we should be looking at all the time.
Right.
Well, there's a saying that we should do what we have to now so that we can do what we want to later. And you've certainly did a lot of have-tos in your early life. What are your plans for retirement, and how do you see your future, just to enjoy leisurely without having to work and lead companies?
I don't see myself retiring.
No?
That's very good, sir.
And so I will be doing something or the other, even I'm older.
Yeah.
But for me to start thinking of retiring now, it's far too early.
Yeah.
But you definitely, I need to look at other things in my life and move on from where I am today and to look for other bigger, better things.
So Kamal, we really thank you so much for joining us today. It has been a great pleasure and we are really very impressed with your accomplishment and wish you all the best in all your future.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Vivek.
Thank you, Kamal.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we hope you have enjoyed our chat with Mr. Baig, and we will bring you some more P leaders. So keep tuned and keep watching our program.